Welcome to The Explainer. So, have you ever actually stopped to think about what really happens to your money the second you hand it over to a bank teller? Well, today, we're stripping away all the complex financial jargon, the massive spreadsheets, and the fancy suits. Instead, we're going to decode the absolute bare bones of the modern financial system, and we're doing it using the delightfully simplistic yet honestly incredibly accurate fable of monkey economics.
Okay, let's jump right in with a fundamental truth of our monkey economy. And, it's actually the exact same fundamental truth of our own modern economy. Monkey work hard to get leaves. It's incredibly simple, right? Monkey A works tirelessly day in and day out to earn their wealth. And just like us, when you work that hard for something, you naturally want to protect it. You need a rock-solid, secure place to store it just so you can actually sleep at night.
Which brings us to Section 1, Hard Work and Valuable Leaves, setting the economic stage.
So in this monkey world, leaves are the fiat currency. They are the ultimate unit of value. And the driving motivation for our really hardworking Monkey A is keeping these highly valuable assets safe from harm. Because think about it, if you just leave your leaves under a rock, another monkey might just come along and snatch them. Or a strong gust of wind might literally blow your entire life savings away. So for our monkey, finding a secure storage solution isn't just a good idea, it's the most important thing in the world.
Seeking that ultimate security, Monkey A takes their precious, hard-earned leaves and deposits them into the bank. They're putting all their trust in the bank monkey, who explicitly promises, "Thank you, monkey, we keep leaves safe." Honestly, it sounds like a perfect, totally stress-free arrangement, doesn't it? Just a simple, straightforward transaction built entirely on trust and security.
But that leads us right into Section 2, the illusion of the box. What monkey thinks happens? This brilliantly illustrates the core fractional reserve illusion that literally holds our entire economy together. See, on one hand, Monkey A, the saver, firmly believes their money is just completely stagnant. They picture it just sitting safely inside a heavy wooden box with their name painted right on the front. But the reality? The bank doesn't just sit there staring at a box of leaves. No, the bank immediately takes Monkey A's leaves and actively gives them away to someone else. In this case, a brand new character, Monkey B.
Now, when confronted with this reality, things understandably get a little tense. Monkey A realizes what's happening and goes, "Wait a second, where are my leaves at?" And the bank just smoothly replies, "Oh, don't worry, you still have them on paper." Conceptually, the monkey brain gets incredibly confused by this paradox. I mean, how on earth can the bank give the leaves away to Monkey B, but Monkey A still theoretically has them? But ultimately, Monkey A accepts this illusion of safety. As long as the bank itself remains standing and doesn't just go poof into thin air, the monkey suppresses that confusion and just kind of carries on with life.
So what exactly is the bank doing with those deposited leaves once they leave that imaginary safe box? Let's look at Section 3, Funding the Banana House, the bank monkey in the middle.
Let's see how this builds step by step. First, Monkey B comes along and says, "Hey, I want to buy a banana house, but I just don't have enough leaves today to do it." Second, the bank, stepping in as the ultimate financial middleman, says, "Here, borrow these leaves." And remember, actually, scratch that, never forget, these are Monkey A's hard-earned leaves that were supposed to be locked in a box. Finally, step 3, Monkey B says, "Thanks, I'll pay you back later, and hey, I'll even include an extra leaf for your trouble." The bank is quite literally using Monkey A's present savings to fund a Monkey B's future promise.
Because they certainly aren't just storing leaves and handing out loans out of the goodness of their hearts. This is Section 4, Earning the Extra Leaf, the engine of banking.
Notice that massive number 1 right there. That one extra leaf represents the incredibly powerful concept of interest. It's the absolute lifeblood of the institution, and frankly, it is the sole reason the bank monkey stands in the middle. They take on the massive risk of handing out Monkey A's leaves to Monkey B because of it. That one single extra leaf is what makes the whole complex operation worthwhile for the bank.
The entire financial ecosystem is precariously balanced right on this exact dynamic. Think of it like a 3-part puzzle. A third of it relies on the savers who are tucking away their leaves. Another third relies on the borrowers taking out loans to buy their banana houses. And that final piece? That's the bank monkey, sitting comfortably right in the middle, making their extra leaf. The bank creates value for itself by extracting that interest from the friction between the saver's need for absolute security and the borrower's need for instant capital.
But what happens when that collective illusion completely shatters? Section 5, When Monkey Island Burns, the collapse of the illusion.
Let's trace this timeline of absolute disaster. Minute 1, panic sets in. For whatever reason, everyone gets spooked and asks the bank to give their leaves back at the exact same time. This is your classic bank run. Minute 2,
The bank, having lent most of those leaves out to monkeys building banana houses, simply cannot give the leaves back. They literally do not have them in the vault. Minute 3. In a terrifying domino effect, trust completely vaporizes and the monkey bank goes up in flames. Minute 4. Because the bank's credit fueled the whole system, the entire Monkey Island economy also goes up in flames. A simple bank run, where everyone demands their leaves all at once, leads to the bank's inability to pay, which instantly burns down both the financial institution and the entire island economy.
It's a pretty stark realization of just how fragile this whole setup really is underneath the surface. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final burning thought regarding the reality of our own banking system. If everyone asked for their leaves back today, would your island burn? It really makes you reconsider what's actually sitting in your bank account right now, doesn't it? Well, thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the mechanics of monkey economics. Keep questioning the structure of the world around you, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.